welcome to my keto kitchen. I'm Victoria. Today we're going to make Irish soda bread. So I was looking at all of the comments from my last video when I asked you to tell me what you'd like to see, and several different people posted Irish soda bread. I've never heard of it. Pretty positive I've never eaten it before. So I looked up a ton of different recipes and I pulled together everything that I think would work the best with Victoria's keto flour. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make Irish soda bread. Right now my oven is at 375 degrees. So if you go ahead, when you're making this, go ahead and get your oven ready. You want your oven ready before your dough is finished, because this bread is not going to rise due to yeast. This bread is going to rise due to the baking powder. And baking powder and baking soda, once they get wet, they begin to activate, but they slowly die off. So have your oven ready so that it can go right into the oven. We're gonna dive right in and get started. The first thing that we need is 2 egg whites. Now, I have 2 egg whites right here in my mixing bowl, and I'm going to whip these up until it turns white. And I'm not trying to make a meringue. I don't want stiff peaks. I don't even want soft peaks. I just want to beat these up until I can see that they're starting to get real bubbly and fluffy. Okay, that is all I needed. I just needed to make a lot of bubbles, kind of whip this egg and put a lot of air inside the egg. So I'm going to take this attachment off and I'm replacing it with my paddle attachment. All right, now right here I have 1.5 cups of my newest rich keto flour. However, to this I have added 2 tablespoons of buttermilk powder. Now, the buttermilk powder is optional, but it is buttermilk that is used for Irish soda bread, but straight buttermilk from the store is going to be way too high in carbs and sugar. So I only added 2 tablespoons of buttermilk powder. I mixed it in here, so that's what I'm using now. I'm just going to pour this into the egg mixture. Okay, now that is all of the liquids that we need for this recipe. We're gonna move on to the flour. Right here I have Victoria's Keto flour. I have 3 cups. The gram amount will be on the recipe card. To the 3 cups of Victoria's Keto flour, I am adding 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half of a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 cup of sweetener. Now, I'm using half Truvia and half Xylitol. That's my favorite. You use whatever you like. Just know if you use allulose, you're gonna brown and you're gonna kind of burn the crust, because this is gonna have to bake for quite a while. But I'm gonna pour this into the flour and then I'm gonna stir it up. Okay, and to the flour, I have to add 5 tablespoons of cold cubed butter. I have this little tool right here that I am going to just get the butter into about small pea-size little chunks. So I'm going to put 5 tablespoons of butter, cold cubed, right here in the flour. And now I'm going to mix this up and kind of squish this in here. Be careful because you can cut your finger on this. Okay, that smells really good. I've got some little butter chunks in here, and I think I'm going to take this off. I'm going to pour the flour over the liquid mixture. And this is very optional. This is half of a cup of raisins. Now, half of a cup of raisins has a lot of carbs. I'll tell you how much. In half of a cup, this is 48 carbs, pretty much all sugar. If I'm able to get this bread cut into 12 slices, I'll have to add the carbs to the milk, which is about 10. So, and then the flour. So, if I can get this bread cut into 12 slices, we are looking at 5.7 carbs per slice. This part, of course, is optional. It called for, in every recipe I saw, 1 whole cup of raisins. And that's just not reasonable for me with this bread loaf. So half of a cup is what I am using. All right, we're gonna mix this up. Okay, perfect. Now I've been taking my 8-inch rounds and I've just been sitting them in here. It doesn't cover the entire thing, but it sure does help things not to stick. So that's what I've been doing. It's easy and it works. So I know with regular Irish soda bread, you can pretty much mold the dough, but remember, we're not working with gluten here, so we want to keep it moist. All right, this is what we have, and I'm going to pour this into my bread pan. I will link this. This is that Pullman loaf. It's the size small. This smells wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay, next step. This is the finished dough. So I am going to put this into my oven at 375 degrees. I'm going to set the timer for 50 minutes. I'll let you know if it takes the entire 50 minutes or if it takes longer when I come back. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got this out of the oven. It's still hot, but I put it on this so that it could kind of cool down. It's not so hot that I can't touch it though. So I'm going to set it down. We're going to, it's beautiful though. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'm going to get you guys a close-up. So while I cut it, I'm going to video close-up so you can see the texture of the inside. So let's do that. Okay, so hopefully you got a good look at what the inside looks like. It looks just like bread. I mean, it's beautiful. 375 for exactly 50 minutes is exactly all I did. So, I don't know if you all butter this, but when I think of bread, I mean, it just, bread and butter are twins, so they should always go together. So, let's try it out. Ooh! Oh, that's wonderful. Who wants to taste it?
Me.
This is really good. So good. This is really good.
I want to try it.
You're going to like it. You like it? Try it.
I want to try it.
Here,
I like that diet.
Come here.
It kind of melts in your mouth.
Try it. You want to try it? We have a piece. Do you mind? Leave it on something?
Yeah.
Taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Taste it. Oh, what's it? No, you got to spit your gum out.
I did.
Here. Oh, okay. Here.
Mm-hmm. Now that's good.
You like it?
Good?
Another one? Let me finish this video and I'll give you some more.
That tastes so good. It kind
good.
of melts in your mouth, and then it has like a...
That's delicious.
It's so good.
Whoever recommended Irish soda bread, thumbs up to you. This is absolutely delicious. And it cooked all the way through. Y'all, this is so good. Please try this. Now, if you try this, and I usually say go over to my Facebook, but at the moment I am locked out of my Facebook, okay? I've got a long process of things that I have to do in order to get back into my Facebook. So hopefully we'll get in soon. It might be a few weeks, but until then, could you please, if you make this, please put it in the comments down below. Please let us know what you think, how it turned out, guys. I use Victoria's Keto flour. This is absolutely, this is so good. I mean, this is really, 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 really good. So thank you for recommending this. I hope you all enjoyed this video, enjoyed this recipe. Oh wait, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We are so close to 100,000. Thank you for all of you that watched this video. Please give it a thumbs up and have a blessed day.